Hey there YouTuber, and welcome to another video. This time we're going to do the tutorial, and this is where we're going to learn about Battle Sprite. That's right, Battle Sprite. There are currently, right now, there are 3 Battle Sprite. Right now, this is the lab anyway for the Battle Sprite. So as you see. Also, in addition to showing Battle Sprite, I'm also going to give you some more advanced tip to battle different monsters. So we all do, let's get started with the video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing a most advanced tips, and I'm going to be showing Battle Sprite. All you need to do is listen to my tips in my chat and what I'm saying to you. You don't have to truly worried about the Battle Sprite. At this point in the game. Okay, there's the werewolf, and we have new enemies here. They're going to throw in some beasts and some turrets in the mix. And this is quite obvious a compound type deaths. Now the game gets harder. For those who having trouble doing this by night at this stage, I strongly encourage you all of you, for those who having trouble, to switch to low difficulty. So if you're doing on elite, I recommend doing on advance. For those who are doing advance, do on normal. For those who having no problem, no problem with the game, like they're just flying through the mission, I challenge you to do on a higher difficulty. So if you had no problem with the game and you're playing on elite, well folks, you are just flying. And in fact, if you do so well in the game on elite, there's really no need to watch this video, actually. In this video, I'm going to show the 2 missions, and this is one of them with relation of flame. We're quite obviously dealing with fire. It'd be jelly, and we're gonna have some lumbers and rocks. There's a good variety of enemies here. When you're tackling a lumber, here's a tip. I give you a tip, folks. When you're attacking a lumber, is the golden rule. Lumber is never go head on with the lumber. Because I almost guarantee if you go head on with the lumber's gonna hit you. My best approach to taking on the lumber is you let me see. Oh, look at all the material. Oh my god, look at all the material. And the best is with the lumber to attack. If the lumber attack, there's a long cooldown for the lumber. Wait a minute. Sorry about that, folks, but as I was talking, I gained some new ideas, just like lumber attacking speed. What you should know about the lumber is lumber attack speed increase as the tier increase. That's one important thing to know. And here we have a Battle Sprite. The one we're going to meet is a Drago. Drago is really the best Battle Sprite for when it comes to offense. Well, or if I more precisely, the arguably the best one when it comes to offense, and it can be used for speed. Sometimes there's another Battle Sprite which is more important than this, but anyway, Drago is used for to boost your attack power for the team. Once it's level up, of course. It's really useful for the offense. That's pretty much what I say. I personally find this the best one for the offense. Here I use my first attack. Is Fire Blast. And it's quite powerful. It does some decent damage. Okay, and here the material I get. I remind you, the material is very important. Ooh, that's a shiny crystal. Quite often the best one is get the largest crystal as you can. You're going to need to get the largest one. Trust me, you're going to need it. It will become a lightsaber. In fact, it's better if you do it with a full party. But even so, for this tutorial, I like you to do it on solo. That is a challenge. And here we're taking on a few battle here. The Red Wolver, they're called the Red Wolver. Red Wolver is pretty easy to take out. The next mission will be a nice Ice Team Jelly. I'm going to skip the loading screen, of course. Here I take it on. And here I'm showing the flame barrier. You see, flame barrier can increase your defense power, and it adds some fireball around you. So, while you pretty much defend yourself, you can pretty much damage them at the same time. And you can burn the enemies as well. Now this can be pretty annoying because this is not an easy dead to face, to be honest. Oh yeah, the ghost block. And there are going to be some situation that if you can't get to the ghost block, if you do not have a gun, weapon, I recommend you use your... Right now I have 2 stun fear and 1 shock fear. I recommend you use one of the fear so you can break the ghost block. You always go for the blocks. Okay, here I'm going to here I'm going to skip this battle. Now this is going to be a pretty tough battle. There is a lumber in this one. Remember, wait for the lumber to attack. He's attack, get him behind. Like that. And you see he's squeezed me. And remember, for if you if you die twice in this set and you are forced to use Sparker Life, I just returned to Heaven. Anyway, I got the blue shard. Got the blue shard. Okay. I wait for the blast cube to finish its job. And here we have a boss! And he's quite a tough one to me. I guarantee for the first time who's starting out Spy Knight, you probably have trouble with this boss. The best approach is just evade his attack. Just evade his bomb like that. And wait for his shield to go down, and then you can attack. It's going to take a while to defeat this boss. And this should do it. And yes, it does. Now, here I'm going to start the next mission. It's Angel from Antiquity. We're going to be battling undead monster. Now, the monster we're going to be battling is cats. And the first time I battled the cats is I have some trouble battling those cats. Because they're annoying to, if you try to get close to them, there is time that those cats will evade you. Attack, they're gonna evade you. They're gonna evade you. Okay, this is another thing is the Howler. It's a turret. You want to be careful with this Howler because if you kill the Howler, the Howler do the suicide move. Okay, it will do the suicide move, and so when you do that, just stay clear of those. Stay clear of the Howler if you can. At a higher tier level, it will get harder. It will be harder to dodge the Howler. The Howler will start homing the target at higher tier. Another one is Zombie. To be honest, Zombie is pretty easy to take out. One of the easy monsters to attack. Just have some health. Okay, here now I skipped this part and I got the Battle Sprite. I can't pronounce the name. It's a cat Battle Sprite. I believe it's a Seraphrix, and it's used for defense. It's pretty good for the defense. Very useful for the defense, and It's very useful if the team is low on health, something like that. That way your second skill could come in. It's useful, it get you out of tough situation. And the primary attack, it's not bad. But it can hit them multiple times. So it can be sure of a hit. And this, see, it's very useful. It can be useful later on if you choose the right skill. It can be useful in some situation. If you manage to level up correctly and choose the right one, it may be useful for certain type of enemies. And the second skill is mainly used. You can get your health back if you need to get, if your party needs health and they're out of health capture. The second skill will do the trick. It will increase the chance of hearts being drops. Pretty useful. There's an update that came with the update because it start dropping booster, and it's opposite this Battle Sprite second ability. And at the end of the day, I kind of chose the one second skill actually because of that update. But hey, I don't use that often. Okay, the next step here is going to be a non-element undead, so it's going to be easy. We have a lumber here. Wait for him to attack. Okay, and there is a healing wing. Remember the healing wing and measure what I said before. For beginner, it's best to take them out first. Whenever the enemy is lost health, the healing wing will heal the enemy. And surprisingly, you have a great range. You can notice very far ahead. You can notice a quite good distance and come to aid the enemies. Okay, what we have next? We have a unique enemy. We have another howler here. Remember, wait for him to do his charge move. Now the kites is... My strategy really is, when you battle those kites, I will wait for the cat to attack like that. When you attack like that, attack back. At a higher tier, you need to be faster at this. You get so much time to attack them after cat attack. Here, howler. I take out a few zombie here. If you're having trouble attacking the monster, is use your gun. Use your gun. It can help. As you see, as I was saying, is auto attack increases the chance of dropping hearts. It can be useful when you level up. It is used for the whole party. Use it when there is a whole party. It will help a lot. Trust me, it will help a lot. Whenever if I team up with another player who is using that Battle Sprite, I will recommend whenever that player lose health, I recommend that player to use that heart attack. Well, that's it, folks, and that is the end of this video. Please rate, subscribe, and comment on my video, and see you next time.